I'm going to... That sucks. You will see the level of... This will do, I guess. It's gonna take me to a website. I just want to see the picture, damn it. Got nothing but fucking spam. There we go. Okay. It won't show it. It won't show it. No, it won't show it. I guess let's just take this one, I guess. No, it's just a small picture. Let's go with tools. Oh, look at that. Tools. What? Books, finance. No, I don't care about any of tools. No, they changed it again? Oh, go. Alright. Let's just... Okay, this will have to do. It's not... This is an incomplete picture of what I'm going to explain. Okay. And you can research everything I'm going to say. Everything. It's all truth. But since I know it's hard to believe, people just don't believe because it's worse enough with the mainstream media. Imagine with this information. Okay, Puerto Rico. There's missing like the terrain. If you look at the picture, this is incomplete one again. But if you look at the complete picture of the geographical map of Puerto Rico, where it is situated on top of inactive volcanoes. They're like the lid right there. There's like 5 or 6 separate volcanoes right underneath Puerto Rico, but they are inactive. Okay. Then I have to go to the... Oh my god. I had to say so many things like, why? Okay. Let me see if this way... Okay. Why is Puerto Rico so green? Full of vegetation. The reason is because there's a lot of minerals in Puerto Rico. Why? Because we're on volcanic soil, an active volcanic soil, rich in minerals. Okay? Not only that, if you look at the traveling route of the Sahara Desert, oh my God, Polvo del Sahara. Man, I'm asleep. I forgot how to say it in English. It's called in Spanish El Polvo del Sahara. So if you look at the route of like the what the desert sand, if you will, uh, it travels all the way through hurricanes, uh, travels near Puerto Rico, right? It travels near Puerto Rico through the Coriolis effect. Now, that sand lands in Puerto Rico. What is that sand? Those are minerals. On top, that we live on top of volcanic soil. Okay. This is an incomplete picture. It's gonna suck because I can't explain the whole thing with this. So, okay, that's the basics of why Puerto Rico is so green. Okay, now why has the United States not turned us into a state? They will. They're about to this year after they released this stupid uh oof ET. There we go. After they release the ET technologies, then they'll make Puerto Rico a state. Not before. After they do it. They're fucking cunts, the US. They're really evil. Okay, now the reason why they don't turn Puerto Rico into a state is because we're going to history now. If you look, research this in Wikipedia, Google, whatever. Look at when um, the CIA was created. Then look what was accorded at that age. 1942, I think it was. Uh, the CIA cannot operate on a state, but Puerto Rico is not a state. Puerto Rico is a territory. As a consequence, the CIA can operate inside Puerto Rico. Okay, they have their they're stupid. They have their base through there, and they're doing some things here too, which is another subject. But yeah, we're rich in minerals. Our politicians are corrupted. Uh, they are. It's like saying paid actors. Like maybe we have a dumb government. No. Just like in the U.S. with the Democratic Party, the DNC, uh, they're not they're not dumb. They're being paid to be dumb, to act as somebody who is negligent and incapable of reasoning and logic. That's improbable by humans. I mean, I'm sorry, you cannot be an organism capable of having 16 types of personalities and mental disorder. You can't be capable of that, but yet be also considered dumb, okay? Be, by the society. Okay, that cannot happen. I'm sorry. Fuck you if you believe otherwise. That cannot happen. If you believe, because that's what you're taught in your psychology school or whatever, fine, believe your fairy tales, whatever. Okay, I, I know too much information. It sucks. Uh, okay, so yeah, it's pretty much. Let me just go to the USAP. Uh, so yeah, the CIA cannot operate in a state. That's why Puerto Rico is not a state. They have a base here in Puerto Rico. They have a couple, but the biggest one is right here. It's in front of a hotel. It's called El Conquistador. Conquistador. El Conquistador. Fucking sleep. And it's gonna be hard to prove it to you, but I used my ESP and I did saw the building. But the problem is the building is underground. Okay, the CIA pays politicians to do whatever the hell they want in Puerto Rico, and their bases are underground. Why? Because they have uh, a, that's the wrong word. Alien? No, that's not alien because they reversed engineered it in 1954 already, just with the gravity one. Uh, yeah, so pretty much they have that base here. They stupidly, probably baby boomer directed. Because it's in Puerto Rico and in Greenland, they choose always islands that are away from civilization. That kind of gives it away, but they thought that was a good idea. That yeah. So pretty much they have technologies that could revolutionize the U.S. and Puerto Rico, sure, uh, for the next, I don't know, 2 trillion years. Yeah, something stupid like that. Yeah, that it sounds really stupid, but don't believe me again. Uh, you can research Dr. Stephen Greer when he talks about the levels of classification. Once right here in Puerto Rico, where I told you to. So in the hotel, in front of the hotel, in front of it's underneath an island, in front of the hotel, El Conquistador. It's underground, you can't see it, and not many people know it either. But if you see, like, in the hotel, you can see a lot of military activity, dumbasses. But yeah, you can see it for yourself. Later, it's going to be released that what I'm saying is truth. But yeah, so they have that. They have technology to revolutionize the country, the U.S. and Puerto Rico, and the CIA cannot operate that in state. That's why Puerto Rico is not a state. Has legally they're allowed to operate in it. The problem is not even the president of the United States knows that this exists. It's under a level classification called USAP, Unacknowledged Special Access Project. Then comes Special Access Project and then the other ones. There's like five more. Whatever, irrelevant. Uh, so yeah, if you look at Hurricane Maria, okay, if you look at Hurricane Maria, there's a place here in Puerto Rico. I think it's through here. I forgot specifically what town. Through the left side. I forgot. But if you go to the site, which I could show you the picture. The problem is they fucking edited that picture because I had it on Facebook. They edited it, and you could see a picture, and it was a newspaper picture which they have laminated in the place. The place is called Casa Campo. Uh, how's that relevant? So after Hurricane Maria hit, the governor built those what do you call it? They're not electric lights. They were solar. Okay, they all they did was like illuminate places, specific places. Now, the minerals they used was from a place called Casacampo. In Casacampo is one of the biggest mineral mines in the planet. It's right here in Puerto Rico. People again just sucks, but just don't know it. They don't know all this information. Puerto Rico is a gold mine, pretty much. We have too many good things. We have the technologies, we have the minerals, the people, the gold. I gotta mention this before I forget. When Hurricane Maria hit, there were three accidents, if I'm not mistaken, where three Americans got down. They were in the plane, and then they crashed three times. Okay, hold on. That three different times. Okay, three different times that happened. They crashed into the water. Who saved them? A Puerto Rican. They went down the water, risking their life, and saved the people in the planes. Not talked about in the news or newspapers, nothing. So yeah, that happened. Um, yeah, the USB and what else? Oh yeah, this is recent, but it is happening. It's around this area here in the south. There seems to be, according to what I know, I have to say it like that. According to what I know, uh, they're drilling in the south area of Puerto Rico, and they're drilling the tectonic plates in Puerto Rico. Now that because they're doing that, they oh my head hurts a bit. Um, that's why the earthquakes are happening. Pretty much, it's not global warming, which is a stupid theory. Like, if global warming was truth, then here we go. It doesn't explain the theory. Oh, the planet's heating up because of human pollution. Well, if that's so, then why does Jupiter, temperatures also increasing? Same goes for Venus and Mars. Why are all the planets heating up? Could it be because of the push force of something we know as the black holes? Could it be that? Could it be that? I mean, I'm just saying here. Could it be that, you know, this is a mechanical universe? Like, there's so much crap, so much disinformation. It's insane. So yeah, Puerto Rico's a gold mine. That's the reason the USAPs they have uh, technologies that you would not believe. I mean, what if I took an underground tunnel? That's another one. Stupid Elon Musk. Uh, he got probably programmed or told to say this. I, I think programmed because of what I saw. Uh, go from here to New York in 20 minutes on an underground tunnel. How long do you really think that's gonna take to create? Well, if you have the alien technologies, you're going to be able to do so very easily. Now, the Elon Musk one, uh, this is something I saw. You know, it's so I don't know. I'm not sure about this one, but it seems. Um, if you look at Elon Musk, let me show you like those who are more visual. Don't remember who that guy is. Oh, Elon Musk, yeah, that guy, right? Okay, okay. Now, about the Elon Musk guy. So, first off, he was in an interview. What I saw was he was in an interview and First off, if you see the camera panning in the video, it goes from right to left, slowly, then from left to right, slowly, in a perfect motion, as if it were a machine doing it. Fine, machine, doesn't matter. It was a perfect pan. The detail came in two things I saw in the video. One, you see the backside of a female, and she had like a more red colored hair in one take of the scene, and then the next one, from left to right, it looks different, the hair color, but yet again, the hair stands still. And it also looks like an image. I gotta tell you, it's pretty hard to make hair immune to gravity and wind. If you pan the, I mean, if it's a picture, right? No. Oh my god. All right. If it's if it's a picture and I go from left to right, from right to left, and from left to right, yeah, it's gonna stay the same because it's a still image, obviously, right? It can defy uh, the forces of nature, if you will, gravity, the wind, the forces. So what I saw was that panning, and the backside of the hair was still, like if it were a picture. And the other thing I saw in the same video was he's been interviewed, and because I was trying to read the micro expressions, which that's another thing I gotta say in another video, I guess. Um, I was trying to read the micro expressions of the people being interviewed and talking, and I see Elon Musk like he's going to get interviewed, right? And the camera's like showing him his face, but then you see this, well, you see that. And it's like, how is it possible? Like, I have a mess. I know that if you have that, like, if you go like, and not like that, that's wink, but like if you just blink one eye, you most likely have a neurological problem. Here's the problem. It's an interview, and he is being asked different questions. I can't remember what they're about. But the key is not like what he says. The key is how fast he says it. He says it really fast. Here's the problem. I did see that blink just one eye and the other one staying still, the other side. There's two potentialities. Either he has a neurological problem and he's being told what to say because it's really hard to say all the words real fast unless you're reading them, because reading is really easy and you can do it fast, or you're rehearsed it, or what I truly think, he's probably an AI, a robot, if you will. Whatever. You're gonna find this here, what I'm talking about. So, why do I say AI? Because if you see the interview of him and Joe Rogan, there we go. On Joe Rogan, you see that Elon Musk talks like, "Oh, this is going to be heaven. This is probably going to happen." Yeah, you might as well think it's a simulation. This is the most likely scenario. No, it doesn't make sense. That is that. It does explain what the baby boomers, the generation, behaved like psychos, uh, but it's unlikely. It's very unlikely. And yeah, so yeah, you just I think I have that on my channel. The videos like explain this what I'm talking about. Like this you're either effed up inside your brain or you're not a real human. Why? Because in the Joe Rogan interview, he speaks from the perspective of someone who takes irrelevant the outcome of the human species. Like that's what I saw. I mean, you can look at it for yourself. I mean, my opinion's irrelevant. That's this just I started here and I ended up with this guy. Uh, and that's another thing on that interview. He was asked, "How do you get permission to build a tunnel underground?" And he answered, "Well, it's a big pit. I just build a big pit. Just get permission to build a big pit." Yeah, but when did you get the permission? When did you get the permission? I mean, logic alone should tell you he could not have gotten permission. Okay? No way. I'm sorry. No, that's stupid. That makes no sense. Same goes with the like a. This is just one thing. This guy is full of bullshit. But this the other one. This the other subject I want to discuss. Am I recording this? Hold on. Oh my god. Yes, I am. Okay. Like, people think, oh, aliens are like this. Ooh, very afraid. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna show you the aliens you see all the time. Anybody can see an alien, and they see it all the time. They just don't understand and know the information. Okay? I'm gonna show you. There's the other one, the theory of evolution. That's stupid. Uh, sure, this we came from monkeys into this, but goddamn, I have to explain too much, and I'm getting tired. But pretty much, this cannot be a possibility. Cannot be. One, I can so. Okay, like that. This this makes no sense. Uh, so epigenetics was it started its genesis in 1982. If you don't know what it is, pause the video or close it and look it up. Research it. Uh, First of all, there's no genetic diseases. That's the first. And then it shows and proves that human beings need 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 2 essential fatty acids. Why? To not give genesis to a disease. If you're lacking just one of these, then you will give genesis to disease. It's gonna happen. Just as predictable as gravity, right? The push force. Um, uh, yeah, if this picture makes sense, we came from monkeys. What the fuck happened here? It's the missing link. Yeah, fuck him out. This makes no sense. But yeah, epigenetics says, and you can see the proof. Those who know people, let's say in the military. Okay, first off, basic training. Uh, any basic training, any armed force. How long does it take for you to get trained? 3 months. Why? Because it takes 90 days for a cell to live. That's what it takes. That's the lifespan of a cell, right? 90 days, right? And if that cell changes epigenetically, and that means based on the environment, right? Uh, yeah, so the cell changes based on the environment. And that's why it takes 90 days. Because if you have to change the entirety of the cell of the host, um, and create new cells, and that's gonna take 90 days. The old ones are gonna die, and the new ones are going to live. But it takes, in order for that to take change, takes 90 days. Same goes with if we're going to start P90X or exercise regimen. When are you going to see the most change? After 90 days. What a coincidence, huh? Yeah. Um, but you can research all of this for yourself. Uh, all of it. And there's books like That Doctors Don't Lie, uh, Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures. You can see proof there. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then the subject that these are the aliens. They need all that. Why do you think? I'm pretty sure at least one of you have heard that. Oh, pet food is better than ours. Why? The reason is because it has all the vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and essential fatty acids the animal needs, which is mostly, to my knowledge, it's about 18, 20 types of different essential nutrients, but not for humans. We need 90. Why? Aren't we born in the same planet? And isn't this stupid theory truth? Right? Just like, what do you call it? Global warming? You mean, it's stupid. But yeah, just look up, look at all my information. Don't believe me. Just look it up. Look all of it up. And, and now I'm asleep. I think I'm going to leave. Just write something in the comments if you're having any doubts or questions. Just type them in the YouTube chat box. See you later. Thank you for watching.